Deathstroke Inc. issue 2. Joshua Williamson writing with Howard Porter on art. Matt, you read this, so.
Yes, I did.
And you're very enthusiastic about it, by all accounts.
I am very enthusiastic because, again, fun. This is why I like reading comics and stuff like this. Is we get Canary, Deathstroke, in a Batman suit, which looks like the Batman suit from that Endgame story, where Jokerized at least Superman, and that Bruce had this big bat armor that could go into space. I think he gave it to Lois.
Yeah, the one that Lois wore for that moment. Yeah.
Yeah. And so Toyman has been given access to this, or he built a replica one, and that they're going up to investigate this satellite because it has stopped responding to the organization they work for Trust. And they get up there, and it's Cyborg Superman. And he's trying to take control of this satellite and the satellite's power source, which is this very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, very niche character called the Weird. Are you familiar with the Weird at all?
I can't say I am.
So he looks like a ninja. He has a wonky eye, wears this red hood with a black suit. He had popped up post Infinite Crisis in the Rand Thanagar books, but essentially he's a living energy being. And here the satellite and Cyborg Superman are using him as an energy source. So Deathstroke and Canary are up there to kind of stop Cyborg Superman and rescue this crew. And they get up there and they're fighting Cyborg Superman, and then it's revealed that it's not just a robotic suit of armor, but Hero, the Toyman, had gone along because he's always wanted to go to space. And this is where we get the title, which is called I Hate Space. Deathstroke goes, oh, that's good, kid. I hate space. A lot of fun action throughout, and Canary is like, this sucks. I can't use my scream because they're up in space and sound doesn't travel. And Hero realizes that Cyborg Superman really isn't a being, right? He's a living techno organism that downloads his consciousness into machines. So he's like, well, I can hack that. So over the course of the issue, while they're fighting all of his minions that he's bringing to life and trying to free the Weird, he ends up Hero hacks Cyborg Superman and shuts him down from the inside, which then lets the Weird go, which as Deathstroke goes to rescue him, he gets this like weird vision of a bunch of things that are going on right now in the DC universe, which is wild. And so we got what looks like War World. We have like Swamp Thing fighting Parasite. It looks like the New Gods. There's Checkmate there. You have the dark side. You have Darkstar, that energy vampire you talked about with Flash last week.
Oh yeah.
We got young John Kent meeting the Flash from Superman. We got Diana and all the fates from that story. I'm looking here. We got the Justice Society. We got who else? I got to zoom in here. Some of the we got the Yellow Lanterns. We got I think that's about it. More New Gods in Dark Side, and the Weird says thanks because he's freaking, and then he blips out of existence. And then Deathstroke goes back and they find out that the satellite was Trust to begin with, and they weren't told that when they were sent there, and that it was putting out this message that says "Stay away, Earth is ours," which then leads to the one lady who was their contact last time. I forget her name. Basically, that they need them to return all this data that they recovered, and that they have another mission for them. And you have to go track down the dangerous criminal named Barbara Minerva. And you know who that is.
Oh, right, Cheetah. Yes. That's Cheetah, Wonder Woman.
Yeah, and so Cheetah, Trust believes that they need to bring her in for her crimes with the Legion of Doom.
Wait, is this why you're so excited about this issue? Because Cheetah ended up...
No, well, I'm excited for all the continuity stuff that Williamson's bringing in. And yeah, Deathstroke and Canary in space, taking out, androids, and it's just... Right, but so Deathstroke goes, that's fine, we'll find her. She goes, no, we know where she is, but getting there is going to be the real challenge. And you turn the page, and Cheetah's holed up in this castle that looks like it's in this rainforest. It's up on a ledge, and there's a rope bridge, and there's waterfalls coming from it, and she is surrounded by like legions of cat people. And it goes into the castle. They're all chanting "Hail Queen Cheetah," and it looks like she's in Wonder Woman's armor, and she is sitting on a throne. And so it says, "Next, long live Queen Cheetah, aka Journey to Cheetara." And yeah, man, this is just Williamson having tons of fun. My only main drawback is a lot of the art is done in 2-page spreads. I mean, but there's a lot of panels, so I don't feel like we're losing anything. But the majority of this book is in double-page spreads, but it still looks great.
So you mean 2-page layouts then rather than spreads?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
2-page layouts, I'm sorry. But the way that Porter divides it up, you don't feel like you're losing anything because they're not big splash pages, but they're big, almost like widescreen, almost epic kind of storytelling. So you don't feel like you're getting short shrifted anything either. I mean, you get a sequence of when Deathstroke goes to fight Cyborg Superman while they're being hacked, while Cyborg Superman's being hacked. It looks like he has this double-bladed lightsaber, and it's just like, why not? Like, he's up in space, and just the Howard Porter not doing flash art is something I didn't think I was gonna really enjoy, but just here he's just having fun with the spacesuit designs, the satellite that they're on, Cyborg Superman himself constantly like changing shape. Like there's this one page down on the bottom, or a panel at the bottom, where he's reaching into the computer, and the closer he gets to the right side of the screen, the green ones and zeros start coming up. So it's like he's tapping into the digital interface side of things. And yeah, it's a really fun book. It's something like in theory I was ready for, with like, oh yeah, Williamson doing Deathstroke, and then Black Canary's a co-lead, and then Toyman's here now, because the title page on this one, it says Deathstroke and Black Canary and Toyman in I Hate Space. So each issue almost feels like not standalone per se, but it's each one feels like this is the space issue. The last one was the introduction where they fought those goons, which I'm having a hard time remember because it's been a month.
Well, it was Hive. It was Hive. I don't know.
It was Hive. Thank you, with the creepy bee people and the honey.
Yes,
that's right. Yes. So it's just a fun book. I do recommend it. Like, it's like, sure, it's not the most necessary. That said, Williamson throwing in the kind of threads that seem important to the future of DC, where things seem to be headed, and tying Swamp Thing in, because like I said earlier, Swamp Thing's kind of been in its own little like group. Like, yeah, we've had Suicide Squad show up, but it's kind of not connected to the rest of the DC. Here, whatever the Weird saw, or Deathstroke saw through the Weird, it's all there. The Justice League Incarnate stuff as well. Yeah, I'm excited. So I'm gonna give this an 8.5.
Whoa.